everybody, so it's your girl Trevor with a lay, and I'm back with another video. So as y'all can see, your girl looking a little different. Get into that look. What? But nah, in all seriousness, so as y'all see, I'm coming back with another video. I'm realistically coming to show y'all a protective hairstyle that I do on my locks. My birthday is coming up, so how I like to do it is I always do my hair a month in advance. And when I say a month in advance, so for instance, like my birthday is September, so I always like to do my hair 1 month before my actual, like, whatever event date. The reason why is because y'all see like these fresh parts and all this stuff like that. That's not really my thing. Like, I kind of like when the hair looks like it's a bit older and it kind of like has had time to like really, like, you know, show the growth and stuff like that. I personally feel like it makes my hair look a lot more natural as opposed to like the really fresh look. So I really wanted to like do Marley twists. I knew I wanted to like have something a little bit longer for my hair, so I was just like, all right, like, let me pop out some like long Marley twists. What I'm about to do is I'm about to take y'all through, show y'all how I do my Marley twist. It's super easy. It's kind of like, I guess you could say, a quick tutorial of how to do Marley twists on your hair, especially when it's this kind of like length. And I'm going to show y'all like how many pieces I use for the hair to like achieve this look. So as y'all can see, I have the piece of hair separated out. I don't really do too much additional parting, y'all, just because, like, you know, the roots are sensitive, so I try my best to just kind of take my finger if I can, clean it up if necessary. I just do a quick little spritz of the rose water on the roots and then take whatever excess hair that's there. And this goes back to like what I was talking about before, the hair that pushes itself out of the lock. So I have two methods of how I deal with that. I either just, you know, gently wrap it around the lock itself. It's kind of like giving it a retwist without a harsh retwist, or I do the crochet method. This time around, I didn't really feel like doing the crochet method. I just wanted something quick, and I wanted something that was going to have the least amount of additional tension on the hair, especially because I'm putting hair on top. And then so I'm showing you the Marley twist hair. So what I do is, what y'all are seeing here is it's super stretched out. I always really stretch and fluff out my Marley hair before I go to make any braids, and y'all will see why as it goes through. And as I'm showing y'all there, so I do like the little wrap around loop-de-loop, but the way that I kind of measure out what side goes with what is I look at what side is smaller together and what side is bigger together. So the side that I'm holding with technically my left hand, that's the side that I'm using to like put in on the braids, if that makes sense. But I'll show y'all here, right here. So the way that I do is, because I had technically 4 parts at one point, and then I condensed them down to 3. And so I took the middle part, placed it on top of the lock, and then I started just kind of like a plait going down, if you would call it that. And when I braid under, so that way I can control how much hair and how I'm able to like to mask it. Also, while I'm braiding, I don't know if y'all can see, but I hold on to kind of like the root itself of the braid, so that way it doesn't like move or, you know, shift anywhere. Like, it feels like it's more at the base. And now, as you're seeing, because I've braided it down enough, because I probably do like maybe 6 to 7 plaits down, then I turn it into 2. And so I always like place my banana clip on. Always make sure y'all have a banana clip, guys, because if you start doing the Marley twist without it, it is really tight. Like, it will really hurt your scalp. So make sure you have one of those strong banana clips. And as y'all see here, like, as I'm twisting down, what I do is I take the pieces of hair individually that I'm about to twist over, and I twist them first, then twist them over. Twist first, and then I twist over. And then also what you're seeing as well is that each time that I'm doing the twist, I'll also readjust how my hand is positioned with the Marley hair itself, so that way the lock doesn't slip out of the Marley twist itself. That's always super important, especially when you're looking at masking the hair. And also, just you know, side note, when you spray the rose water on, it does make your lock itself a lot more manageable, especially when placing it in the Marley twist hair. So just kind of like be mindful of that. Don't try to do it on dry hair, because at least in my opinion, I think it will be a lot more harder for it to mask within the Marley hair itself. And then, so as y'all see, I'm already like down to almost like the bottom. So what I do is I always grab this Do Grow cream complex. This stuff is so good. It is so good, y'all. It's so smooth on the fingers. It's smooth on the hair, and it smells absolutely delicious. So what you're seeing here is that Marley hair on the bottom is way too dry. Way too dry, especially when you're looking at, you know, you wanting to like really seal the Marley hair. And Marley hair is not hard to seal, especially when you're twisting it or braiding it, but it just makes it so much more manageable. It smells so good, and it actually feels super soft once you apply some of that cream mixture on the bottom of the hair as you're twisting down. So I definitely recommend getting a jar of that anytime that y'all doing any type of Marley twist hair, because you will definitely see the difference in your twisting abilities. And then I have like a little quick strategy of what I do when I reach the bottom of the Marley twist hair, because I do like to twist it all the way to the bottom, just, you know, just for security purposes. Like, I don't want anything to unravel, especially when, you know, you have locks intertwined in with the Marley hair. You just want to, you know, be safe than sorry. But as y'all see, I go all the way down to the bottom. I twist all the way down because I definitely want it to be sealed as much as possible. I also normally tend to dip my hair, but this time around I didn't want to dip it. So here's a strategy that I use when I don't dip my hair. So as y'all see, it's like a straggle. It's at the bottom, but it's straight. Like, that's not fun. So what I do here is I wrap the hair around my finger and I kind of curl it in within itself, and I ball up it into a fist, and look at the difference. Voila. Let me show y'all what your girl is working with. So this is it from the front. Y'all know I gotta get into the pose. What? Let me know what y'all thought about it in the comments. But y'all know it's a fun quick hairstyle. It's a fun, quick, cute hairstyle to do, especially like during the summertime, and if you want to like rock something a little long, and also when you're thinking about like a hairstyle that won't pull or tease on the hair too much or cause any strain to the locks. Before I do any of these hairstyles, I always coat my locks with some oils, especially along the shafts, to make sure that everything is hydrated. I place peppermint oil on my edges, and then I do my like oil and moisturize routine after everything is done, so that way like it gets a chance to settle in throughout the night. Tell me, like, what is a fun, cute hairstyle that you guys tend to do maybe over your locks, whether it's during the summer, or what's a cute protective hairstyle that you might do during the winter time, because you know winter time is coming, fall is coming. So y'all know the vibe. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know and talk to me in the comments. I love y'all.